Hey guys, Ryan here. So I have with me the Fanttik A10 Pro, and today I'm just going to be doing a quick review about it, talking about everything that is around this product and everything you actually might need to know about it. I've been using it for quite a while now, so let's get right into it. So make sure to stay until the end to see every sort of point so you don't miss anything about the product and you can make the best purchase decision on it. So let's get right into it. So as you can see, before we get to the actual digital part and talking about everything digital, let's talk to everything that is outside. So this is actually super light. It feels very nice and it feels very easy also to store. So that way you'll be able to very easily put it in your tool bag and not have to worry about it being scuffed and tossed around or actually possibly break. But it is very sturdy, so it's definitely not going to break. There's nice Fanttik branding right here in the front, which they always do that, and I always like them. It's not the first Fanttik product I have. I really enjoy it. So in the front, you can see there's a couple magnets right here, which by the way, that is just for the measuring tape. So that way it could stick on a magnetic surface and you can actually just pull it at the same time all the way to the desired length. It'll also show you on the display whenever you start pulling it, the exact measurement that it is right now. So you don't have to read it, even though you can read it. If you look here, you can read everything. You can use it as a typical measuring tape. And right now it's actually turned off and I'm using it as a typical measuring tape. So boom, here's an example. On the bottom right here, you can see that there's a little spot to actually put it on sort of a tripod, sort of a stand, so that way you'll be able to be a lot more straight when you're taking measurements, and you'll be able to kind of keep it. You don't have to sort of keep your hands like this and kind of keep it straight to get an accurate measurement, so that's also really cool. On the back, there's a little button right here, and once you press it, it'll actually retract the whole thing. So if we press it right here, it'll retract it, so that is what this button is doing right now. Here you have a little slider, then once you actually move it left to right, you'll expose the USB-C charging port to actually charge it. So what's cool about it, one charge, you could actually have more than 5,000 readings on it, which is a lot. They actually put that on the listing, so it's really cool. And you could charge it with a USB-C cable, and they also send one right here. So it's USB-C to USB-C, so it's a faster charging. So if we get to opening the display and show you how everything works, if we press on it for a long time, it's actually going to fire up and you're going to see the Fanttik logo actually coming in. Once it's in, we'll see the laser feature. You're going to be able to go through, go down all the features. So I'm actually going to show you guys a better video showing you the whole features. So here we got the laser. We also have the settings. We have records, so you're going to be able to keep records. In the settings themselves, you're going to be able to change the unit distance, so you can kind of change it to inches, feet, and whatever you would like. There's also going to be the offset setting. You can also be able to change the font, so if you want the font to be a little bigger, you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be also able to change the orientation of it, so maybe instead of having it like this for the angles up and down, you could kind of have it like these for the angle up and down, and it will work as well, so that's really cool. Also change the brightness of it, so there's quite a bit of features as you guys can see. So you could change the brightness for it to be brighter and then even lower, just like so. So if we go to languages too, there's English, Dutch, Italiano, French, and Espanol. And there we go. So a bunch of different languages will stay in English. You could also reset everything. There's a button to reset the whole machine. And there's going to be a little about as well, which is going to show you the model of it and the version. Once you keep going down, we're back down on the version. So if you see on the above right corner of the device, it's going to show you the battery level. So it's basically full. It actually comes in a full charge as well. So I received it in a full charge. So if we go back again and we go to laser, now it's going to start using the laser, and the laser is not on quite yet because now there's going to be a bunch of different settings that you could choose from. Again, I'm going to have a video in the background showing you all the settings in a better, clearer way. So here we have the bubble setting, which the bubble setting, once you click on it, is just to actually have the leveling system down. So you can actually have it so it levels perfectly. So you can kind of have it like this. Once it's straight like this, it'll be level. And if we go back, you actually just press on the back button to get back to the settings. You can look at distance mass. One thing that's really cool to know, you are going to be able to get the whole sort of the whole size of a room. So whenever I have it in a room, I'll be able to put it from one wall to another. So I'll be able to put it like this on this side of the wall. And let's say there's another wall right here, I'll be able to put it like this, like so. And then once I get both the measurements, I'll be able to get a square footage and a size of the room. So I'm going to be putting a video again in the back to show you guys everything and showing you also that feature in more detail. So that's the area mass feature that I just explained. and there's a volume mass also feature. So that is actually to see, the volume of the room. So you're going to be able to see not only the square footage, but also measure the top. So it's going to be all the way up that you're going to know exactly. So here against distance and all that. So we basically covered most of the features on it. There are some extra stuff you guys should know. So I actually got a little piece of paper. So some of the extra stuff right here, it can only go, so my biggest downside for this is actually the fact that it can only go to 9.8 feet with the measuring tape, which is not as much. And if we take it and we compare it to a normal, regular measuring tape, this will go a lot more than 9.6 feet. So that will be my biggest con of it. But the laser itself goes all the way to 165 feet, which is, oh boy, is a lot. So here we go. That's how much it will go. Here you also get 6 different units of measurement. You get feet, inches, you get centimeters, you get millimeters, and you also get meters. So you get a bunch of stuff. You could also get it in inches. So a bunch of different unit of measurements that you're going to be able to change in the setting. Once you're actually in here, here is actually the setting where you're going to be able to get a measurement with the tape. So you could have the tape. Once you have the tape up, it will show you exactly the measurement right here on the bottom. So if we press on it, it's going to save it. And then if we want to put it a little further, it's going to save it once again. So now that it's saved, we're going to be able to see that in total we have 1.6 feet by 0.62 feet right here. These are the ones that I've saved. It's also going to show you the angle of it too. So you're going to have the angle of it right here. They're going to be able to take a look at. So this pretty much covers most of the information of this laser measuring tape. There's not much more to say about it. It does feel like a super high quality laser measuring tape. It doesn't feel like something that will last for a very long time. Definitely something you buy once, not really have to worry about buying again, especially since it's such a high quality. And I would definitely recommend it, guys. Anyways, I really hope this helped.